So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here?
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigo, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 18.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Messi. Kluivert. And he's picked out the run. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Son Heung-min. Kluivert. Berbatov. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's an excellent interception. Wilshere.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Son Heung-min really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicked it back promptly. Decent hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after so much hard work, he bluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
And it's Messi. That's a little off target. Kluivert running with the ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Can he spark a counter here? Wilshere. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Now it's Kluivert. It's a sweet ball, that. Berbatov. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Irwin. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Irwin. Messi. Son Heung-min. And he's picked out the run.
Al Nassr have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Added time.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. There's the hit! There was plenty of power on that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Everybody to make sure.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's hoisted clear. So what can they make of this? João Cancelo makes the interception. He's played him through. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's got away. Oh, well played. Al Nassr trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, their fourth corner of the game. A real chance! And that was very necessary. And it's Berbatov. Vieira. Now it's Kane. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. Stones gets across to intercept that. So we've reached the hour mark. Kane. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Back in possession and ready to go again. Now there's a... And Messi! And that has put paid to that. Son Heung-min. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. It's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. And it's Berbatov. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, no joy this time.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Berbatov. Nicely aimed pass. Stones deals with that comfortably. Pinches it off him. And it's Cancelo. Berbatov.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been
He
indicated.
rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Soyuncu makes the interception. Arsenal have a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? Son Heung-min. Law.
That's going in strongly.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Saliba. Szoboszlai. Rafael Leao. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Driving forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Sané.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous
He's
too.
looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Osimhen. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Too close for comfort. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? So we're still where we started right now. And it's Sané. Rodri. Szoboszlai. And here's Osimhen. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. And it's Kluivert. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Sané! That was travelling. Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. It's run loose here. Saliba. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! And the keeper's there to save. And now they can spring out of defence. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sane taking charge of the dead ball.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Oh, off the bar! And one more try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Oh, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fires from distance. Ah, he's given it away. Sönchu. Law is herring after that one. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen gets flagged offside. Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Look, he could... Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Tries to dink it in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Leao. Law. Now it's Osimhen. He's looking wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen, and the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
Rafael Leao! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
João Cancelo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Berbatov being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Son Heung-min with the cross. Almost an hour gone. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Sönchu. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's got the beat. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Sticks it away!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai. Law. And they're quick to press. Moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Law. Oh, he's onto this. Brilliantly cut out. João Cancelo. And here's Rafael Leao. Kluivert. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's almost too easy for him, this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bruno Fernandes! It's in! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Substitution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Law, and he cuts out the supply.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's their
6,
second corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 15, Alexander-Arnold. Number 22.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect then?
Coming on the field, number 13.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Number 29.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Osimhen. He has found a way through. Has a goal! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
And that is out of play.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Darren Fletcher. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cafu gets into a good position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is expertly dealt with. DiMarco. Messi. Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Berbatov. Platini. That's good play. He's away, and the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive. So, a breakthrough already. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Sané. He is through here. And the shot's on here. Great hit! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sané. That's a good run he's making there. That's tidy. Xavi Alonso. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Del Piero. And here's Platini.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an excellent interception. Adams cuts out the pass. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kluivert was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's being shifted off it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Son Heung-min is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Gea is there to take.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Somewhat off target. And no, that was never going to make it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, he's missed!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
João Cancelo concedes a free kick for that. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. 5 minutes till the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sané. Sané stood his ground strongly. Xavi Alonso. Kaká. João Cancelo. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Platini, given the lift of his goal, and he's intervened well there. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
On our shuttle bus service.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back.
And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Berbatov under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
He's had a shot!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Guardiola. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Berbatov. So we've reached the hour mark. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu makes the interception. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Son Heung-min. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can he find a finish? Kaká! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Del Piero, and he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So, time for changes
Bruno
on
Fernandes.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number
Shin to
16.
shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution in
Oh, it's
progress.
Berbatov. Bergkamp. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Nakata. And here's Inzaghi. Inzaghi! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Now it's Inzaghi. Kluivert. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chance here to counter. And it's Sané. He's picked his way through. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Sané. Number 18, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 7, Mbappe. Number 32, Demarco.
That's going right the way across. Demarco. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a look and plays it forward. And the number on the board is 3. DiMarco. Decent progress down the left. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Nedved. And it's Fletcher. Look at the space here. Played back in. That's it! And another try! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! And that has raised the roof! Berbatov duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearing. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Berbatov gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
We're celebrating their birthdays today.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. It's one! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Oh, what a mistake! Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Nedved. Oh, good spread. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. João Cancelo. He's been picked out. Oh, great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Oh, what has happened here? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sané. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min. Now it's Kluivert. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Kluivert. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, yet another interception and a show of intent.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be...
And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Has a look and plays it forward. He has found the way through. Kluivert. Kluivert! Loose ball. Has fallen kindly here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a nicely measured pass. Son Heung-min might just make this. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Berbatov. Son Heung-min. João Cancelo. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Kluivert. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Nedved. Aimed beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. And the shot! And again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Sané. Berbatov. Kluivert. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle and here we go. Quality ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive mid, big chance! Kluivert. Now it's Berbatov. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. He could be in here. Oh, that was vital. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Sade. That's a nicely measured pass. Aldair cuts out the pass. He is through here. Good read, needed to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. Still goalless. Hernandez makes the interception. And he's picked out the run. He's found... Shot at goal! There it is!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van der Vaart. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. They're urging him to shoot. Real chance! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Figo. Chance! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better.
Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri, and he welcomes it in. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van der Vaart. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's well spotted. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van der Vaart. Has a look and plays it forward.
Has been indicated.
Figo, who does have an assist to his name. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Son Heung-min. Chance here to counter. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will. Ripping things up big time here.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Beckenbauer.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Beckenbauer, pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. That is a great pick out. He's got away. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, played right into his path. Figo! And he's following up! No, that's just wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Kluivert proves too strong. And it's Cancelo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. No, he's not getting past him there.
The attendance for this match
Son
was
Heung-min.
17,440.
60 minutes played. Figo. Goes down, but nothing given. Taken back almost at once. Kluivert. Vieira. And he was quick to react. Now it's Modric. Sané. That's a lovely pass. Burbot, there's the hit! They've done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
66 minutes is number 9.
Still trying to make a game of this.
Substitution on the field.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Modric. Coming on to replace him is...
And now the breakaway. Cafu with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Is number 9, Mbappe.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been cut out, well played. He's picked his way through, and Berbatov! He scores! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 23.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 4, Hernandez.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
And the shot! That's a real chance missed.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Gets his head to it! Cafu, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution in progress.
Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was lovely, that.
And the shot! And again! It's loose now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And The lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Figo tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Neymar. Darren Fletcher.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were out.
Great hit! It's a goal! They're back within reach!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Berbatov! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And here's Neymar. Ball driven towards the... Oh, smashing header! Bruno Fernandes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The pass is intercepted. He's had a shot! They've scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can...